coin, and we're going to do kind of a what is, or what is Tezos, kind of a brief overview, a deep dive, that kind of thing, guys. So we are looking at Tezos tonight, and the reason we're looking at Tezos, guys, is not because we're trying to tell you guys to buy this coin or anything like that, or this is just strictly just me going through this stuff, guys. So guys, if you're not subscribed, go ahead and do that right now. Go ahead and subscribe to us here on Cryptocurrency Theory, because we do want you to learn about crypto, and we want to learn about Tezos tonight. I just kind of want to refresh on it. I mean, this coin right here is, it's Tezos. So, I lost money on this coin. I had friends lose money on this coin that I advised to invest. So, I mean, at the end of the day, guys, my experience with this coin hasn't been that great. But again, everybody's experience is different, guys. It's not based on my experience only. But the problem, let's start with the problems first with Tezos, and then let's go into maybe where it's at now, and kind of redirect, because I do think there's future for this coin, and I'll tell you why. It was off to a rocky start, but that really wasn't Tezos' fault at one point, because we saw how Tezos behaved once the coin actually got listed. But when we were trading the pre-tokens, we kind of got fucked. All right, so what do I mean by that? Okay, so Tezos was one of the largest ICOs ever raised. It was one of the biggest. I don't know where it fell. I think at one point it was the biggest, but now obviously there's been bigger ones since then. But basically the problem is Arthur Brightman, I forget his wife's name, but basically mathematician. They started this blockchain. They raised an ICO during the ICO boom, and a whole bunch of money contributed. A bunch of people contributed a lot of money to this project, and then it was having problems launching. There was court issues with the case. People were saying that Arthur and his wife were taking the money and all this stuff. It was this huge scandal around it, but it did end up officially launching. And it's done pretty good, and there hasn't been any issues. So it kind of, it was kind of just speculation type stuff up till that point, but that's what I mean by up to that point. So what we're looking at right here on a graph, guys, this area right here highlighted, I don't remember the exact date Tezos was launched, but basically HitBTC, and I think maybe another exchange, it might have just been HitBTC at the time, had a pre-launch token. It was actually the same ticker, I believe, XTZ, and it was a pre-launch token that I'm assuming, Arthur Brightman, paid some type of listing fee, or some type of thing. Maybe he owns the fucking exchange. Who knows? We don't know. We can only speculate. But in any case, there was a pre-token on HitBTC for this token. And if any of you guys were ever on HitBTC, my username was Frosty Unfroze. I don't know if you guys ever talked to me in the chat, but there were chats that were going on HitBTC. I know some people were bots, but there were real people there, I think. And basically, there is a pre-launch token, which is this area right here. Somewhere in here. I don't remember exactly, but as you see, that's the highest. I think it went to $11. So I didn't jump in at the top or anything, but even if you jump in down here, we collapsed, and basically, the rest is history. But, XTZ, Tezos is doing fairly well. This was probably just a learning lesson for me not to get in on a coin unless it's actually successfully launched, because the promissory note of what a coin would be worth might not be $11. And we found that out, even though there was stuff going on over here. This was the BSV fork, so the whole market went down right here. But really, what we're looking at was a pre-token that went south. Tezos has actually been doing fairly good. I mean, if you just held the token, but again, I got into crypto, guys. I didn't know a lot about it, so I was just investing in all sorts of fucking tokens, and you get in some of these tokens and you sell them, whatever. You get faked out of your positions, and where is Tezos today? Tezos is doing pretty good in terms of price. It's doing pretty good in terms of what it's doing. So I would just say, if you're holding Tezos, if you've been holding Tezos or you've been buying Tezos, I would say that the future is pretty much in line with the crypto market. This blockchain has only went down one time, guys, for a minor amount of time. There's about 1,000 nodes on it right now, and what that means is, guys, is this is its own blockchain that has been basically, there's been no downtime since it's been launched. So really, we have to ignore this whole area right here. Again, this was pre-launch pre-launch tokens. This was really the manipulation of the exchange, or whoever this was, but whatever. The actual coin is doing fairly well right there, highlighted. So obviously we're down considerably from almost $9, but at the same time, we're still seeing some pretty solid gains out of Tezos. Like I said, there's 1,000 nodes. I think you have to have about 8,000 Tezos. So, you got to have a pretty good amount to be a node operator. And they call it baking, guys, but it's basically the same thing as a node operator. You're just, holding the Tezos to basically, and actually, it's not that bad. It's only $7,000 worth to be a node validator. So that's actually not too bad to be a baker. And you guys can check that out on their website, guys. We don't talk about a lot of coins, guys, but I do want to go through the coins that I like, that I think are good. And if you check out their website, guys, every coin has a website. Every fucking token has a website, but the coins and the tokens you'll see that you're covering on this channel with me on cryptocurrency theory, guys, you're going to see that these coins are actually consistently doing fairly well. And what I mean by fairly well is price. So I definitely recommend you guys check into Tezos. It's basically, it's got all the qualities of a proof of stake coin that is good. There's been talks, guys, that Tezos is better than Ethereum. So according to market cap, that's not the case, but according to some people, there's always those people that think otherwise, and the future is unknown for a lot of these. So we just have to see how these tokens do, these coins, and like I said, if you guys want to become a baker, it doesn't only take $7,000, guys, and you're part of a project. I don't want to sell you on it, but you're part of a governance protocol where you can actually have governance. You can put forth proposals, that kind of thing, on a coin that's been around for fucking basically 6 years now at this point, right? So I don't know the exact date on when Tezos finally launched, but you could find that out as well, guys. It's just a brief overview on kind of what Tezos is doing. There was actually recently, guys, there was banks out of Europe that were looking into using Tezos for their cryptographic CBDC, which I know is anti-crypto. I'm just giving you guys an overview of what coins are doing what. Again, guys, I own no Tezos, so actually, no, I take that back. I do own Tezos. I just, it's not on the front radar of coins for me to buy, guys. You guys know I like mineable coins. I prefer mineable coins. That's just what I prefer. So everybody has a preference, but I am supporting Tezos, guys, on this channel. I think it's doing fairly well. The prices are doing great on it. The actual hardware, and I mean, I wouldn't call it hardware, but the infrastructure built behind it seems to be working perfectly, for a long period of time, almost 6 years, with basically only a few minutes downtime, a few hours. I think it was 4 hours downtime, which is pretty fucking good. Good things are coming out of this community, guys. This is a real art focused community. If you guys are into art, I like art. So, they're always supporting a lot of different artists here, guys, not just NFTs, like actual physical art as well. And Tezos has always been really big behind this. And I think it's because the founders, Arthur and his, I don't know if they're still together, but I don't know her name, Catherine, I believe. Basically, yeah, I think they're into art. So, I mean, it should come to you as no surprise that this is kind of an artsy community. crypto people, that are also they're into crypto, but they're also into art, and I think that's pretty cool. But I would say, like, if you're looking for coins to go into, guys, like, not financial advice, but if I was looking at proof of stake coins, that's kind of why we're covering them on the channel, guys, because these are the ones that I would consider maybe given allocating some of my some of my portfolio or net worth or whatever you want to call it, my wallet distribution to some of these proof of stake coins. And that's why we're covering Tezos, guys, not because I'm telling you guys to run and buy it